So unless you've been living under a rock, you may have noticed that Stalker 2 has finally been released. 15 years after the previous title, we finally have a sequel to what was a fantastic... No, do you know what? I'm not going to say was, it still is a fantastic game series. However, after 15 years, the games clearly haven't kept up with the times. They're still completely playable, they're still brilliant, but they are getting on a bit. So a sequel is a brilliant thing. You know, they've finally got that successor that so many fans have wanted for so many years. And even myself, who is a big fan of the series, has got it in their Steam wishlist, but for some reason that no one can figure out, even myself, I didn't buy it. Instead, I bought the new flight sim, which went well. As the title of the video shows, or describes, or is written out, it is quite clear that this video is not about Stalker 2, but is in fact about its prequel, which was Call of Pripyat. And more specifically, it's actually the co-op mod, the X-Ray multiplayer extension, where I get to play this game with up to 4 friends, cooperatively. And to be perfectly honest with you, I have been loving this game. I've played several hours already, and I've enjoyed every moment of it. So I should point out that this is not a direct mod for the game itself. What this actually is, and I will link everything below and some various other bits of information about it in the little description and probably the pinned comment. We'll see how far along I get along that planning of things. But basically, you run it from its own installer. So you download an installer and it downloads the game and the mod and keeps it all up to date through this launcher. It also allows you to host servers through this launcher, either on your own PC, or what I've been doing is hosting it off my dedicated server through a batch file as a more dedicated server, so that any one of my friends can join in on it when they would like to and play the game. Obviously, that would that would ruin the progression for others who weren't involved, but you could do that. Whereas a friend of mine, he would jump on and do a bit of artifact hunting before we then did some of the story-driven part of the game. Now, what I will sort of have to point out here, this is quite a big thing that I should really mention here, is that this is obviously a heavily modified game version. We've got new animations, new weapons, sounds. There seems to be it looks like there's new textures and things like that as well. But obviously the biggest thing is you can have 4 players in the game. And you would expect there to be issues, bugs, things like that. We've only had one crash in our several hours of playing, and that was only because I pulled the weapon out of my hotbar, because I was doing some changing, as my friend sent me a weapon. And because I pulled it out of the hotbar and this other weapon went into my hotbar, it seemed to have crashed my game, which was unusual. But aside from that, we've had 0 issues in terms of crashes or lockups or anything like that throughout the whole game. The only real downside we found is, yes, it's 4-player co-op, but you have to start with all of your friends that you want to do this 4-player co-op with at the beginning before you hit start. There's no join in progress, which is a little bit annoying, but considering the fact that we've got this co-op multiplayer, yes, it's annoying, but it's one of those ones you can live with. Just start the game with everyone you plan to play with, and if they're not going to be around, just kick them in the ship in a safe zone somewhere and just leave them there, and they'll be completely safe while you run around and do all your stuff. Now, talking about it is one thing, and you can see the background video, the sort of B-filler of me playing with a friend of mine. I'm going to just put in some raw footage and I'll let you see it for yourself. Basic.
Okay. They can't get upgrades, but I was curious if maybe you could find, like, pre-upgraded ones.
You shouldn't have come here, Stalker.
Oh, shit.
Oh, contact!
Be worm food.
Ow.
Back change.
Hovering.
Back in. I hear more.
I think they're behind us. Take all.
Oh, I was gonna take that pistol. That's actually one of my favorite handguns.
I've just grabbed all of it.
It's okay, this guy had one. Try not to grab everything, because that's a lot of weight.
Yeah, but I was just grabbing it so I can get everything out the way. Oh, a Walther P99. Okay.
Yeah, I like the Walther P99 as a handgun.
Fair enough.
Yeah, if that one's in decent condition, I'll fucking take it. I don't see this guy's primary.
Oh, I grabbed it. It was an
what was it?
SE80. Suppressed.
Audio contact, my 12. Nods on.
Odds on.
Wait, up?
Down, down,
Check
down.
real quick,
He's
up.
down. I saw him. He's about one flight down. You good?
Yes.
Now another SE80.
Okay, let's see here. Unload. Drop. Cool, I got a P99. I'm not big on 9mm, but I do like the Walther.
Hmm. And if you end...
More!
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Jack, you're better off using a rifle at this range.
Yeah, I know, but at the time...
One down. Back change.
Moving. Oh, never mind.
2 down?
Audio stopped.
The audio did?
Yeah, like, you know, you're attacking things, you know, that audio.
Yeah, the combat audio.
Yeah. Oh, this guy had a PDA on him.
No.
Black's
Yeah, I can tell you
PDA.
just went through and loot all again. I can tell you just went through
Yes,
and
I
loot
did.
all because there was nothing for you to grab. Yeah, this is why your backpack's always full.
It's fine. Now we've got lots to sell.
No, you don't, because most of it's fucking damaged.
Well, I'll dump the damaged stuff once we're in a safe space, but...
We were safe. You could have just went through it. Ah, spicy sign!
Now, I believe that if you're a big fan of the series and you'd like to play this game with your friends, this is absolutely the way to go. It's free to download. The link, I'll put the website link in the description somewhere. And all you do is download it, install it, play it. Host it if you're going to be the host, get your friends to join it, and play. It's, like I said, me and my friend have had very little issues playing this game, enjoyed every second of it. The community Discord, again, brilliant. They've been helping some issues with lots of players. And the modders are already in there trying to create new content, new maps, and things to extend this multiplayer game. So, give it a go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this game deserves a co-op? Do you think Stalker 2 should have a co-op? Or should the modding community jump in on that one as well? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.